How to tighten your womanhood with only one ingredient. Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. There is this amazing ingredient which we know as cloves. Cloves has a lot of benefits to the body and most especially to women. So for a clear view, this is what cloves looks like. It is a spice that is used in making food and also drinks, but trust me, this can also help you down there, and it is the only ingredient we'll be using in this video. I'll also tell you what these cloves can do to your body, when to use it and how to use it. Just make sure you watch this video till the end. In this recipe, I'm using only 2 tablespoons of cloves seed, and you can double your measurement according to your needs. But here I'll be using only 2 tablespoons. Then the next thing you want to do is to make sure that your cloves is clean. This is what we are using for our body, so we have to make sure it is very clean. Though my own cloves is not dirty, but I'll still advise you to rinse it. So what can these cloves do to your body? These cloves contain anti-inflammatory, antifungal. In fact, it can be also used to treat cough, to treat mouth odor, and so many other things. But today we will be focusing on the things that it can do to the vagina. First of all, cloves are active in treating vaginal infection because it possesses antioxidant, antifungal, antiviral, antimicrobial, and even anti-diabetic properties. So it can fight against staphylococcus, candida albicans, which we know as yeast infection. So if you have yeast infection or any itchiness down there, or you've been witnessing some discharge that is not your ovulation or pregnancy discharge, then this recipe is for you. So after rinsing your cloves, the next thing to do is to transfer your cloves, your clean cloves, into a clean pot. I've washed my pot, so make sure it is neat. And this is my measurement cup, just to measure the amount of water I'll be using. This cup is 2 cups, then I'm going to be using 2 of these cups. That makes it 4 cups of water. Another thing cloves can do to your womanhood is that it can make it sweet. Just wait. That is because it enhances the presence of fluid. We all know the absence of fluid during intercourse makes that place painful for a woman, most especially. And this can cause strain in your relationship, so we don't want that. So this cloves is capable of enhancing fluid in your womanhood. Then the next thing to do after putting it in the pot and adding your water is to just place it on your cooker and let it boil for at least 10 minutes. Cloves is also capable of tightening that area because there are a lot of things that causes that area to be loose, and trust me, it is not because of frequent intercourse. There are many factors like childbirth, age, menopause, even your mental health condition is also guilty. But with cloves, you can amend that area and continue your lifestyle. So after boiling your cloves, you want to let it cool down. Do not burn yourself, please. Just let it cool down before you proceed. So this is my cloves water after cooling down. The next thing I'm going to do is to sieve this water just to separate the cloves away from the seed. And do not dispose the seed immediately. I'm still going to tell you what you are going to do with it. One thing I want to emphasize is that please make sure everything you use is very clean, because you'll be using this to one of the most important parts of your body, so you don't want to introduce any more bacteria or any more problem to your body. Then after sieving, just make sure it is transferred into a clean jug, a clean bottle. This is me just using what I have. Don't mind me because I'm using this very big jug. So after the successful sieving, the next thing you want to do is to measure 1 cup or 250 ml of this water. And I'm going to tell you what to do with it. Remember, we used 4 cups of water to boil the cloves. And when you get your water back, it will be like 3 cups and a little. So you are going to use this daily. Measure 1 cup and use it to rinse your down there. I did not ask you to drink this cloves water. Use it to rinse your VJ after taking your bath. Do not rinse first, then you take your bath. After doing that, you may notice some spiciness or just tingling sensation. It's normal. Just allow it to do its job and use this once daily for 3 to 5 days. Then what should you do with the remaining clove seeds? You can boil it again and use. If you are using it for 5 days, then you need to boil so you can get more water, because that cloves is still useful, so do not dispose it and reuse it again. You can use this in the morning or in the night, and also you can use it twice daily depending on how you want it to work. But if you are using it twice daily, do not exceed 3 days, and if you are using it once in a day, you can use it for 3 to 5 days. So that brings us to the end of this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share.